Hello and welcome to the Cowboy4Game YuGiOh podcast. I'm your host Jake. Today I'm joined by Bragg from YuGiOh.
Hello.
And Ben from NolanTCG.
Hello.
How was our week in YuGiOh? Let's start with Ben.
My bed is filled with shit. I have in fact shit the bed.
I was so confused where you were going with that.
Today, what happened on Tuesday? I've been switching between Infernoids and Goblin Bikers, like kind of on and off between each locals. I changed my Goblin Biker build today. Really enjoyed the changes. There is still changes I'm going to make for it. I'm going to cut some things, put some other things in. Hopefully it makes it a lot better. But yeah, on Tuesday I can't remember how that went. Oh yeah, it went fine until I realised that I had, for some reason, not put the Infernoid extra deck monster into my extra deck. I just forgot it was there.
I mean, you look at it and go, oh yeah, this is Snake Eyes extra deck, that's what I mean.
Pretty much, that's what I did. So at one point I've done a little bit of a play, activated Imagination, and then looked at my extra deck and gone, oh, I've now hard locked myself out of the rest of my turn. So I just lost. And then, yeah, today I played Goblin Biker. I lost to Jake in the final, where I just forgot how to play YuGiOh. I just sat down and was like, okay, we've got this. How do I do this again?
I set up the shittest board as well. It was so bad.
Yeah, he set up garbage, and I had 4 extenders plus a 1-card starter. And I was just like, how do I play YuGiOh?
He summoned the big Gabonga and then he forgore.
Yeah, I just had...
Did you use attack? Did you get a battle phase or something?
Yeah, so I had 3 monsters and then E-Tail in hand to keep extending.
Yeah.
And instead of going the route of making big F-Zero, because I could F-Zero take his shit and then just attack for game, I instead went Azure King that didn't have enough attack to attack over the card. And I'm just like, cool. Attack make Zeus, set back row that I then needed to activate, and then instead I was Zeus my own back row.
Oh,
I literally went from being able to do lethal, if not lethal, end on 5 to 6 negates.
Your brain is just spam tapping and
activate a Zeus, I nuke my own board, I lose.
You've become Master Jewbot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where's Lucky Punch?
Yeah. Clicky button, Ben.
I completely fucked it up. And I was like, meh. But the deck's performing very well. I'm going to definitely cut the Burning Abyss stuff. I've had it in there. It's just not great. I keep drawing Seer.
This is so sad. Yeah, I am.
I'm just this is the one I'd rather not draw. The graph is fine.
Yeah.
The Seer is not fine. But yeah, that's how it's gone. And things were fine. I came second. And then I pulled an ulti econ.
Oh.
So
Overall, he was the true winner today.
Didn't you already have them?
yeah. Now I got one to sell.
Yeah.
Jake's bartering for it.
Yeah. Bragg.
Just Master Jules Cup still. Plugging along. Haven't hit 20 yet. Just...
Oh, that's right. You're still on stage 1. Yep.
Yeah. How good are app crashes?
It's great.
Yeah, which is why I'm all on mobile now, and I hate the mobile ones so much. But that's the only way to play, so I'll keep going through it. Probably should have a look at the old PC. Or I play it on Switch. Can you still do the verse console only thing?
No, they turned that off.
Okay. No free wins.
Yeah. Look, oh well, what do you do? Yeah, just plug it
I
away.
find the Switch controls are fairly easy as well.
I've played that game on my phone for so long, I don't know if I'd be able to go back to a PC.
Oh wow, really?
I don't think I've played Master Duel not on my phone for maybe a year. The last time I did a live stream, which was when I had COVID, which was a year and a half ago.
I do remember this. This was, yeah.
That was great. I did the live stream and then woke up the next morning, tested myself, and I was like, oh, I'm positive, just like everyone else at local sick.
Probably due for that soon. It's the time of year.
Yeah.
When will we get more COVID locals? How about you?
My week was alright. So yeah, I think we were either in the semi-finals or the finals on Tuesday.
Semi-final.
Was it semi-final? We were on camera. I think it might. I think it was the last.
No, you were playing down.
Oh,
And
that's
then I
right.
won.
Yeah, it ended up being the last round because I was playing down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I got turn skipped games 1 and 3, and couldn't really play around that, as most people can't. And then today.
Normal summon Snake Eyes Ash is turn skip. Who would have known?
And then today, yeah, everything kind of just worked out well for me. First game was against Cash, just had the right level of interruption. Second game was that Cash? How many rounds did we have today?
4 rounds.
Who else did I verse?
I had Marincess, Cyber Dragon, Branded, and then you playing Hawkers.
I definitely had 2 Cash mashups. Both times I managed to banish one of my critical one-ofs from the deck.
Played Kurt at one point?
Yes, and I versed Sprite. Yes, that was the other person I versed. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you went with Hawkist?
I did. Hawkers be good sometimes.
Evidence. It's right here on the table. It's a gorgeous playmat.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I was
This is
wondering
the
where
map from the winner map.
Yeah, Snake Eyes beating Hawkist. And then yeah, versus Ben in the finals where he kind of just forgot what game he was playing and just kind of put stuff on the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you get from your packs?
Like I could have even...
Oh, garbage. Absolute garbage.
Wow.
But I got some
So
store
many
credits,
ways.
that's all good.
Oh.
And then the plan this weekend was to grind as much of the Duelist Cup as possible. Last night, however, I had 5 games in a row where I opened evenly matched and I versed archetypes that had an inbuilt counter trap. And like plus their established board.
He did post the log.
Yeah.
Loss,
So
loss,
that
loss, win, loss.
Yeah. So that kind of made me, you know, like, I don't know if this happened to anyone else when they were a kid, but like when they're in a video game and they're against a really hard boss and you can't beat it, you sort of just put it down for a little while and go and do something else for a bit.
Yeah.
With maybe the intention of coming back in an hour or 2 hours.
I
shan't-
specifically was about a year, maybe 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that as well.
To the point where my brain developed more. And then I could go back and beat it.
So yeah, I don't plan to leave Master Duel for that long, but yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any more Duelist Cup.
Brain only going to get
really?
worse from here, not better from here.
Yeah. It just frustrates me too much because like there's that interaction where like they just happen to have interaction for like the thing that you've put in to
You just had to
get
have
around
the
the
Ice
other.
Dragon prison.
Yeah, but then the other thing as well that again drives me bonkers about it, and I wish that it wouldn't be the case, is like having them drop full board, they ash your maxi, you try to like do whatever other disruption you can if you have any, they set a counter trap because it's built into the archetype, and then in the draw phase they drop a maxi on you. It's like, could you fuck right off? So it's like now, even if I could spend the time to break your board, you're going to have 17 cards in hand and it's all going to be fucking pointless.
Yeah.
It's really frustrating.
I have to get something off my chest. The art for the Democ should be worse. Like, it needs to be grainier. Because, like, these 4 arts are like, kind of grainy and they makes it look more retro. Whereas this is more pronounced and colourful.
Yeah, he's popping there.
Yeah, they should have...
The blue eyes is popping to some extent.
No, like, to the point where, like, they haven't even... There's glyphs on the blue eyes. There's not on the Democ.
Are we sure there's not, or is it just that because the colour is so dark?
No, like,
No, you can
there's the
hard
white
see it
hieroglyphs,
stops
don't-
there.
whereas
You can
they
see-
carry on
yeah.
to the blue eyes.
It goes over there, but when it comes to there, it just hard cuts behind his knee.
Whoever photoshopped this map was like, I'm doing great, and then just switch the layers over here.
It's like
Now,
one
what
of-
it was fucking Jean-Claude did all of these, and then he went on leave, and it's like, I'll leave Bob to finish the last
Yes.
one.
Well, no, he had thrown a Guardian here originally, and they've come and gone, we're not reprinting that set, you idiot, we're doing Invasion of Chaos. Crop, expand, go again. It's almost like one of our thumbnails.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed the contrast work on those.
So yeah, that was my week. So, moving on to some news. Obviously, not much going on with Master Duel at the moment. It's all Duelist Cup. Hope anyone who's trying to do well is doing well. May the counter traps never be drawn against you.
I think that was your DLV max.
Really? I thought you were already there.
No, I just kind of stopped when I got to like DLV 15 or something.
Oh, okay.
This morning I grinded it a bit. I think I hit DLV max.
Because, like, you'd posted, like, screenshots of you playing, so I just assumed that you were already at the max thing.
Nah.
One thing I did notice that was interesting is in previous Duelist Cups, it's just been sort of standard layout. You get your standard mate, you see the name of the person you're versing. In like, the stage 2, when it comes up initially, it just has player versus player, and you both just get Rescue Rabbit mates. So there's no indication as to who you're versing.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's like a background thing that some people happen to know what other people are likely to play.
I'm still too low a level for that.
It also probably is something to avoid streamers because people were streaming this and.
Oh yeah,
last
true.
thing they
Yeah,
want
not
is
to get
seeing like, oh, I'm playing
stream
FIFA.
sniped.
Off I go.
Yeah, yeah,
Rabbit.
that's fair.
Rabbits are weird. Yeah, I guess makes sense.
Well, Rabbit was the first mate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't give us that again.
Or cat.
Nah, Rescue Rabbit.
Hamster.
Ash for everyone.
Well,
Ash for
it's not a
everyone.
new mate. They just used the
Yeah,
generic
I know,
mate.
but they should do the rest of the rescue archetype. They're
At
cool.
some time.
They're cool cards. Next question, Jake.
Next, well, not question.
I almost got him.
So, I think it was either this week or the week before, we got the announcement of Worlds happening over in America this year.
Since Seattle.
Yeah. We got a further update, however, that this year, unlike last year where it was only people in the region that were allowed to participate, this year, no one. Only the people that are invited to go can go. No spectators, no side events.
Last year, you had to be invited to go as well in Japan.
But wasn't it a lottery thing?
It was a local lottery only available on Master Duel for people that live within a radius of the venue.
Yes, but even if 5 people went, that's still 5 more people that are allowed to come to this.
I'm sure they're going to do the same thing.
Well, they've already come out and said no.
I thought they said it's closed to the public. So you can't just walk up and walk in.
Well, at any rate, it'll be
think-
interesting to see if they actually do a lottery or whether they're just going to go flat no.
No, surely there's something.
Even so, we're not getting the big hallmark. Hey, everyone come over here. Let's get a regionals for done for the season, like side events. Like there will be maybe something, but it's just a big missed opportunity to try and get people in.
Post-COVID YuGiOh.
It feels like
It feels a bit late. Like last year, 100% understand. Also, the logistics between us and OCG, I can see why they went that way.
Yeah.
Here is like, come on, you can do better.
The other thing too is it feels like a lot of time and energy spent to create an event and then either letting no one through or letting a very small portion of people through.
Also, on that press release to say public people weren't allowed, it said more information for local players following.
Okay.
So yeah.
At any rate, it still doesn't feel great that they're like, oh, we're having this thing. It's not in Japan, but unless you happen to be in this area, you can't go.
Let's be real, Jake. There's less of a chance of me going because it's in America.
Oh yeah, like I have no interest in going to America for anything, let alone for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Last year I went to the outside of the venue and I protested Jerome, but this year, just can't do it.
Jerome didn't get in the lotto. He wasn't there.
Oh, he was there. He was there commentating.
I was joking.
I took that last sentence that you just said there to be the
People playing at their locals. I
yeah,
get you.
like the little envelopes and
Really?
the little show bags that we don't get for 5 years.
Oh yeah.
No, maybe more, 7.
Oh, why am I not wearing the crowns?
Oh, because mine is destroyed somewhere.
I think I've got one somewhere.
Actually, I think you picked up the second one that you gave me, but I don't know what happened to that.
I had both.
Ah,
Yeah,
perfect.
both should have been in the hotel
Yeah.
Lovely.
on your pillows with your mints.
I didn't get mints.
What? Oh, I guess it's the Ibis. Novotel would have had mints.
Yeah,
Okay, the
we're,
same
staying,
building.
we're staying on the wrong side.
Yeah, we went up the wrong elevator. We went up the vomit elevator.
Oh,
Well,
that
you take
was
the
so
Zupa
gross.
Dupas over the mints, surely.
The Zupa Dupas were good. We should have taken more advantage of those.
Next point of news.
Next point of news.
I just want to raise a point of news because I doubt we're going to cover this. They announced the playmat for World Championship qualifiers for those attending.
I can't remember what it was.
It's the Tempire Dragon playmat, and it
Ah,
looks
that's right.
really good.
And based on that news,
It looks good enough for Ben to make a trip to New Zealand. We'll see what happens. Maybe.
So, in the OCG for their Chronicles Century set, they've been doing a lot of the alt art reprints of staple cards that have a archetype tie-in. The latest of those has just been announced, and it is Harpy's Feathered Duster.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you haven't seen the artwork, it's basically Harpy Lady #1, I think specifically.
Give it a little.
Yeah, using the duster.
Oh, yeah, it is too. Yeah. I didn't put that together.
Yeah, because it's got the armor.
Yeah. And the hair.
Or is it Cyber Harpy Lady? Is it Cyber? Maybe it's Cyber.
Does Cyber Harpy Lady have pink hair?
Or is it the synchro?
No, it's not the Synchro.
Okay.
Or the dancer?
No, it's not the dancer.
It's Prince.
Ah, first time I've actually seen it, like, without the shit on it.
Yeah.
It looks busy.
Yeah.
Well, it's not in Ben's bed then, I guess.
That feels unnecessary.
Ben has not wedded a Harpy Lady.
Anyway, following that news, it's likely that that card will be included in our 25th anniversary tins. These ones are called the Dueling Mirrors. So the press release basically lets us know what sets are going to be in there. It's hints.
It's like the mirror of unity and power.
Yeah. Don't Google those.
So yeah, within the first sort of things, we get the hint that they're just going to put the
It's
unity
power.
and it's not power. What's the other one?
Pride.
Pride. There we go.
Sorry.
Unity.
I associated Kaiba with power and not pride.
But yeah, those cards are going to be in there, so we'll likely get these alt arts
Can we
put
get
in.
a unity reprint?
Surely. Like, they can't call the... They
set
can't call the
Unity
set
and not give
Unity
it
and not
Unity
put a
reprint.
Unity in there.
That would make
How
it legal for us.
How upset?
Oh.
Wait, what? Is Unity
Unity's
not
not
legal?
legal outside of North America.
Oh,
It was a jump promo that
Christ.
never got a reprint.
Huh.
Same with YuGiOh Friendship. It is
Yeah.
a legal card to play outside of North America.
I'm sure we got YuGiOh Friendship reprinted. I'm sure we did. Or am I thinking a different card? Or am I thinking the symbol of friendship? I don't know.
Wait, your
Well,
YuGiOh
good.
prices still works?
Yeah, he hasn't gotten
yeah.
the mandated update. Yeah, so if you upgrade your phone, you lose that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Can never ever get YuGiOh prices back ever again.
The death of app average.
I missed when they had the dueling emulator that you could get through the App Store. It was a while ago.
Wait, like just for iOS, right?
No, it was on
Was it-
Samsungs and stuff as well. This was years and years ago. I think like the most recent things that had in there was Hat. I think that's as modern as it got.
Huh.
Oh, that game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That was great.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of got sick of installing random apps because it's just... I'm never going to use them.
Yeah. So with the
Goodbye,
breakdown, the tins will still have 3 packs.
205 cards. 405 cards.
Yeah.
400.
Yeah. Which is surely more than the years, so they're going to also do the other bonus prints and the 50 QCRs and whatever else
So
they're doing.
yeah, so 3 packs per tin.
Yeah.
Each pack will come with 1 quarter century, 3 prismatic secrets, 3 ultras, and the rest commons.
The 3 quartsies is... They're... Remember at the start when we were like, quartsies are going to be fine, as long as they don't overprint them. A year later, they're like, we're going to print a set with 80 quartzy raisies in it. And then we're going to print the Megatins, and you're going to get 1 in every pack.
Just on that, if they do in fact decide after, I don't know, the 4th anniversary or the 25th anniversary to go back to Starlights, would that not just be the most popular set ever released because people get to see a slightly less shiny but far more desirable card in the set again?
Maybe.
Oh, imagine they'd do it again with the Duelist. Like they started with the
Start with
Duelist
a green
set.
pack.
Yeah.
Green pack equals busted.
Probably. They'll just make up another one. It'll be the return of Ghost Rares.
Oh, God, I hope not. I hate Ghost Rares.
I like Ghost Rares.
No,
I'm indifferent.
I'm not about them. But anyway, this is going to be releasing on the 18th of September.
It's late this year.
It does feel quite
Do
late.
you remember?
I feel like they're getting later and later every year.
Yeah.
And worse.
Yeah. Couldn't they have bumped up to 5 packs? Like, come on, at this point, I'm paying $50 for a 10.
Wait, it's 4 packs?
It's 3, isn't it?
I was gonna say, I thought it was 3. Yeah.
I want it to 5. I want 1 pack per $10.
Also, like, if you're going to put quarter century rares and 50 of them, like, can there just be like a thing of promos? Like, can we not just get 3 of them guaranteed? Because
Or
with 50 quarter century rares, 3 per tin, you're just not going to see anything good. So again, just further down the line of it's not worth buying like the tins anymore. You're just worth buying the singles.
Yes.
Which then makes it feel real shit if you're a supplier.
Yes.
Because you have to pre-order the product because you want to be able to have it, and then you end up having them sitting there until February of the next year after, until you put them on special and people actually buy them.
Yes.
We haven't even addressed the cost as yet. So in America, they're currently at $21.99 per tin.
Oh, wait, yeah. So
That's normal
yeah,
price.
alright, cool. Yeah, whatever. But still, could be better.
Could be better.
Could be worse.
I'm paying
Could be
money for
Legendary
cardboard,
Collection or
just
Rarity
give me
Collection
more.
2. Rarity Collection 2 is absurd.
Yeah, that's... I wonder what's going to be in it. We'll get there.
It's going to be worse than Rarity Collection 1,
Has
and
to
it's
be.
going to be double the price, which was already double the price of what our packs normally were.
They're going to have to double up
Anyway.
and put stuff from 1 into 2. There's no way.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way we don't see another duality.
It's going to have to be like the old hearts, like Feed Ash and shit. Next question.
Well, wait, no, because we're getting those in Rarity Collection. Oh, no, not the Feet Ash.
Surely we're getting Feed Ash and Rarity Collection. Surely.
Maybe that's the card that'll be like the...
Yeah,
as
how
much
they,
as it
how they
makes
must
me
sell the
ill.
set.
Yeah, like imagine being the person that has to post on Facebook looking for quarter century Feet Ash. You just get put on a list.
They better get put on the list.
Moving on though, so we've got a bit more news about the what's it called again? Value book, I think, the law book.
Garfield?
Yeah, no, that's just a thumbnail. So we get some more archetypes that are announced for its release. So we're getting lore stories on Sinful Spoils, the End of Visas line, because apparently we have all those cards, but no idea what happened to him. Centurion, Valmonica, Vanquished Soul, Nouvelle, the Evil Dinner archetype, Voiceless Voice, Gold Pride, Memento, Nemrelia, and Aroma, as well as some more.
So much.
Yeah. What were the other ones? We're getting some more about Infernoid, Ritual Beast, Ice Barrier, and Genix as well, because of the increased cards that they have in the Terminal World Pack.
Yep.
We're getting the story behind IP and SP.
Okay.
Apparently, Typhon is being a bit more explained now. We'll get to know if he's officially an anti-Zeus card, even though that was hinted at in
Yeah,
the...
they fight in the anime.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to get some.
the anime that we don't have yet, and we might not get.
There's still time.
There's a 21% chance we can get it.
Do we get it before 30 years?
Probably not.
Definitely not.
Promethean Princess, the one card archetype, is getting her lore explained.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll tie into it, if
Burning
anything at all.
Abyss.
There once was a princess. She was thrown into a volcano. She came back out. She were angry.
Yeah.
And
And then the Burning Abyss showed up, and Dante was there, and it was cool.
I should really look into Prometheus stuff. The actual Prometheus, not, the Ridley Scott movie.
That's getting a sequel.
Really?
Yeah. Trailer came out the other day.
It is in the Aliens universe, right?
Yeah.
No.
It sets up the trilogy where they've gone, oh, no one went and saw this? We'll call it Alien. The sequels are just called Alien now.
And then finally, Spiral, Time Thieves, and Sinful Spoils.
Okay.
And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I wish that they would print these in English. In fairness, YuGiOh usually does do like a translation, but as Bragg has pointed out before, translations sometimes...
Yeah, they hit and miss. You just go
to read.
You just go like hit up different sources.
No.
DM a Japanese friend. The usual. He must be sick of me. He must be sick of me.
Make friends with a Japanese.
Sorry, we have a baby deer in our living room, apparently.
Yeah.
Better than the seal in the bathroom.
Kurt's feeling horny.
Anyway, we get a few V-Jump promos from a few different places. One of the more prevalent ones is Galaxy Wardrake. We don't know its effect yet, but we do obviously know that it's a Galaxy card, level 4.
Yeah.
Judging purely on the look of it, it's going to be a dragon. So this one
What if it's a worm?
says
Yeah,
it will have
I
a
was just
special
thinking that.
feature. Oh, and yeah, they're going to bring out some more information about the 2 Galaxy Eyes archetypes that are coming out in the Brilliant Light set, or whatever the hell it's called.
Galaxy?
Duelists of Brilliance. Yeah, there's 2 Galaxy Eyes users, so they're going to, once they announce the V-Jump promo and what it does, they're going to give us more information about what that archetype's going to be like.
Didn't know there was 2 Galaxy Eyes users.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you last week.
Yeah. You can
One
see
Nick's.
them
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, and the I always forget his name, but he always nicks Kite's shit.
Kite Nicker.
Nani?
I can't believe Jake got cancelled.
I know what I said. It's not what you think. Anyway, and then we get the set spoiler for Speed Duel GX Midterm Destruction. There's no easy way to break this down.
The easy way to break this down is to read the next news story.
Yeah.
The speed duel aspect is seemingly shit. No Europe release, so I imagine they're winding it down over there.
Putting Dandy in the set's pretty wild.
Yeah, like this.
I don't know.
Oh, it just seems like Edison bait.
Yeah, it definitely is. And at the same time, that Dandy map does look really nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but that's it for US release only,
Yeah,
right?
everything's US release only.
How fun.
Looking forward to seeing what the other secret bump ups will be. Because there's a couple cards now I'd appreciate the secret of. Sacred Armor.
Oh, Divine Wrath gets a secret rare. That's cool.
Wait, so Divine Wrath's confirmed for that?
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Oh. Because, yeah, we only know what the YouTubers pulled. Once again,
Mystical Space Typhoon
he's
secret.
right here. Give him. He could be your number 1 speed jeweler if you want him to.
I could do so much speed dueling.
Giving speed jewel product to jewelers that have like never cover it is also kind of a kick in the nuts to some of the people that do cover it. Which we're not here, but they're out there. I watch them from time to time. Their views are quite low, but they try and they care about the game. Maybe giving them some love,
Yes.
or just go for Edison bait and just get people to try and get into it. What do I know?
3-zone Edison.
Yeah, with skill cards.
I'm just having a read of these other V-Jump promos. I don't know if any of them are particularly good. Infinity get another card. That's cool.
Oh, the Infinity card is like rubbish. I started reading it and it's like, if this is in your graveyard, banish it and then target. I'm like, oh, this could be anything. And no, just change the attack of the card on the field.
It's banish 1 dark monster from your graveyard. Target 1 dark monster you control. It can attack directly this turn.
It's even worse.
Yeah, it's awful. It's real bad. And then Fire King get a new card, kind of.
Oh.
It's Fire King by name, but its effect has little to nothing to do with Fire King. It's more of a Red Dragon Archfiend card because it's a level 3 Fiend tuner.
Oh.
Recently.
It just happens to have an effect. No, it's not a rekindling target. It just has an effect when it's destroyed. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls or loses 400 attack until the end of the turn.
Oh, must be, yeah. Ugh.
Why do they make these cards so shit? Anyway.
In V-jumps, I guess. If they make good cards in V-jumps, we all get mad. So they make bad ones.
It's true. Yeah, they have had a good history of making bad V-jumps for a while now. I appreciate it. Means we, as Australians, don't miss out.
True.
Moving on
They could
to...
just open it up to let everyone get video.
No. As you said, America gets everything.
Yes.
So moving on to questions. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link will be in the
America's
description
Japan.
below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions.
He missed V-jump and shown jump.
Huh?
Nothing.
First question this week comes to us from Jesse. Actually, the next 2 questions after this also come from Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
For each of you, when playing a deck in general, what would be the ratio of you for fun to toxic wins that would make a deck enjoyable / not? He's mentioned that obviously I don't particularly like Puppet, but Ben loves Protoss Court Dark. Bird Corner liked Statue when it was legal, and Okay.
As is tradition.
Oh, yes. I just don't do the straight arm because that has connotations.
Oh, go off, Jake. You're already there.
Yeah, you already got most of the way there.
So,
How does he? He goes loud as well. I'll be afraid of my vocal cords.
Yeah, dun.
anyway,
Baby bird.
Jesus Christ. So, care to answer the question?
Ratio.
I don't know why I like decks. Like, there just be some decks out there. I like this, and others I don't.
No.
Whether or not. Yeah.
Normally I like decks because I make up the fact that I like the deck, and then the joke just becomes that I like the deck, and then I actually like the deck. That's
That
how I
makes
end
sense.
up playing certain decks.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, so it can be toxic as anything. It can be poo. It can be whatever. I don't know.
Like, if I have a deck that is already a good deck, and there is at some point I can push the button that says I have won the game and you cannot change the decision, I will play that deck. It has to be a good deck though. Like Sword Soul in that format where I had this Protoss Call Dark was fantastic. Like it was already a great deck, and then I could just Protoss Call Dark.
It didn't help that like Branded and DPE were like the other big decks in the format, so it's like, oh, we can't summon anything. For me, it is like an archetypal thing. Like it'll just be like a particular mechanic that I enjoy, or it'll be like sometimes even just the like lore. I think that's how I ended up liking Orcust in the end. So I'm like, the story's sick.
I don't want to talk about that. We had this conversation today. I don't talk about Orcust lore.
I wasn't there for that. Why did Orcust
We were
come up?
playing when I said this.
I don't remember you saying this.
Don't worry then. Continue.
So yeah,
we on a feature? No, it's Sunday.
No.
yeah, no feature.
Well, sorry, we don't get that.
I don't win on features. Ben puts me on exclusively to lose in the most embarrassing ways possible. So yeah, it just depends on what the deck's like sort of vibe is, I guess, with as vague as that sounds. But yeah. Actually, looking back on it, I have like some really cancer archetypes, but generally speaking, they've been pretty bad. Amorphage was a classic. Like its entire thing was like every card's a floodgate in some capacity, but
The
it's
issue
really
was
hard to.
summoning the floodgate.
Yeah, it was really hard to pull off. So if you got it, you deserved it, but it was real hard.
Well, as you remember those restrictions.
Next question from Jesse is ban list.
Yeah. When? How? Why?
We're doing this.
Do we want to try and guess the OCG one?
That comes out tonight, yeah.
Tomorrow.
Okay. Clock's ticking.
I thought it was going to be Sunday night their time.
I think it's gonna be this ban list for them is gonna be a fucking slaughter.
Which it should be. How would you slaughter their...
I think that they're not going to be playing anything Snake Eyes related anymore. We're probably also going to see a hit to Voiceless Voice.
Yeah.
We're not going to see a hit to Tempire Dragon. Surely not.
Maybe.
Surely not.
What's that, peruse? Yeah, look.
Well, we haven't seen any more support coming out for Tempai, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but we
still,
don't know.
Like it's just a one archetype set. Like that's their lot.
their playmat's so nice. You should look up that playmat.
I saw it. I just couldn't remember when you were talking about it initially. What you were talking about?
Does the Fire King element get it cop any strays?
Yeah.
Surely not.
Yeah.
Like I think Fire
Like-
King operating outside of the Snake Eyes engine would be a perfectly fine deck.
I don't know. I think they're going to hit it.
Like
I think
maybe
they're gonna
Karina one?
Yeah, I think Kirina 1. They're probably going to go like Kirina 1, Wanted Poster to 1, probably Poplar or Ash to 1. Probably Ash going to 1.
Yeah, I definitely think... I think
Possibly.
even Ash is a chance for us, I think.
If you want to go even further, Flame Burst to 1.
Flameburst should go to one.
Flame Urge to 1 would make me cry. I love that snake.
It seems like it's the kind of thing that's like,
It's a dragon.
Flame Burst to 1 doesn't do that much.
It looks pretty like a snake to me.
It has Snake Eyes.
But it's a dragon.
But it has Snake Eyes.
Doesn't have wings, does it?
I mean, all dragons have snake eyes.
They're all the same. They're all worms.
Lizard in it.
Worms.
Things I learned on the Magic School bus.
Worms. Did they go up someone's butt one time?
Almost certainly.
I don't think they went.
Or was that like a meme?
I think it's a
On the
meme.
Magic School bus.
I could swear I remember them being in someone's body and I hated it.
They were in the body, but I don't think they went through the sphincter to get there.
What else do you get in? I know about no other ways. Spring rolls included.
Next week we're going to do probably a full ban list episode. But
Yeah, basically, I don't know what the others' thoughts are, but I want to see what the OCG do to sort of get hints.
I don't think we're going to get a ban list for a while. I don't think we're going to get a ban list until like end of April, start of May.
Well, we're meant to be safe for... I mean, in theory, we could get it from next Sunday, right? Because they said no sooner than months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
a few months from now, so again,
we
purposely
will-
vague. It's funny, other than like the Eternal ban list, they've been relatively regimented with them since then. Like there was that 9 months where Sky Striker wouldn't fuck off and die, and then since then it's been somewhat regular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I can say shit.
Yeah.
Ban list a while away, but we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Tune in.
Yes. And then question from Jesse again. Why do all YouTubers think they won't hit the expensive deck? It seems like cope. I get it's Nat season, but surely with Tenpai and Lightsworn coming out, banning fire would be a huge push to their product and great for finances.
I just think it's too early to hit fire.
Is it?
Like, we've only had proper fire for 2 months.
I think it's too early to like whack it, like kill
Yeah.
it. I think there's going to be a few limits. Guessing those limits is going to...
Like, maybe one
They're
limit
definitely not
tops.
limiting one. They're not limiting poster or Diablo Star.
Yeah.
100%.
Your issue is you need to sell Wanted Poster and Diablo Star in the Megatins. And then the flip side to that is you just
Less.
printed the other shit. So it's like,
Oh, they've
That's-
definitely done like, oh, print it in a super rarity, hit it after a month.
if we get a ban list in May, I can maybe see this happening. But,
I think Ash being limited is up for. We'll get to it next week.
okay.
So the other thing they could do is rather than waiting for the tins to reprint, they could just whack it in Battles of Legend
Or rarity collection.
or Rarity Collection.
Do we even need a ban list?
Yes,
Why?
Calamity.
Ah. Coach just said limit flame burst like he didn't listen to what I said 5 minutes ago.
Also, D-Shifter can, like, go away.
Like, if we get a ban list, I can very much just see that's what we get. We get a hit to Puppet Lock, we get a hit to Calamities, we get a hit to Shifter. At which point, Fire just gets even more busted for that season. Hence the reason why I'm like, do we even need a ban list?
Yeah, everything's kind of designed around how they want the game. Like they made all these fire decks. They pump Promethean Princess. They make the other ones that kind of counter it. This is like the perfect.
Have they made a counter?
Cash is still fucking crazy with Shifter.
I
Yeah,
would,
but that's the
Voiceless
only,
voice
that's the
can kind
only
of
reason.
tit-for-tat.
That's the only reason that Cash is good in this format is purely because you can just go. You have no graveyard for 2 turns.
I
Have
don't know,
fun.
those cards seem pretty good.
I would take a ban list that's just all the Dragon Rulers are now at 3.
And King
We'll
Calamity
continue on for the
and
next
King
3
Calamity to
months.
0. Actually, no. You need to give Centurion the win con as well.
I've been thinking of ways to actually like make Dragon Ruler work when they finally bring the last one off the ban list. I genuinely think it's just playing with Cash.
Yeah.
They're 7s. They have the
Normal
matching
Summon
attributes.
Blaster. Pass.
What if they're of the same lore? And we just didn't see it.
No.
What if the Cashiers are fighting the Dragon Lords?
Okay, so A, they don't. B, I really
Why not?
I really appreciate that you're trying with lore.
I'm just
But
saying.
no.
They all have like
Ben.
the main deck monsters are their
Ben,
attributes.
Ben,
It's fine.
no.
It's okay. And then their boss monster banishes, stopping the Dragon Lords. I figured it out.
No.
This is exactly how all other Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore gets thought of. Someone just goes, ah yes, I looked at the picture. The picture told me this.
Yeah, but there's
Off
been
we
no
go.
pictures of Dragon Lords and Kashtira together.
You gotta look at the attribute check. And the levels.
No, you're getting...
It's in the numbers, Jake.
You're getting to
It's in the
conspiracy
numbers.
theory string on the board fucking
No.
into law. Like,
Those laws make sense.
moving on. Next question is from 6i6. What do you want to see reprinted in Rarity Collection 2?
Cash Tira, so that I can play it with my dragon rulers.
The Dragon Rules.
Imagine
I don't
that.
think the dragon rulers ever need to be reprinted.
No, I want quartzies of them.
Oh, yeah, true.
That'd be nice.
I would like some foils that don't taco.
Supers of the babies.
Well, Rarity Collection is not for you.
Oh, have you seen original dragon rulers?
Have you seen
Yeah.
Quartz Rares?
Yeah, that's
no,
fine.
the originals
It-
are bad.
If you can put Quartz in a sleeve and they won't taco.
It's like the same.
You can put dragon rulers in a sleeve. Your sleeves now are also tacoed.
The old Super Tin Maxes had the same problem too. They were shit. Same as Upstarts.
I-
in that sense.
I have playsets of rares for all of the dragon rulers and then the secrets as well. Just because I'm like, if I'm gonna leave them sitting in a deck, I put the rares in.
Yeah.
Just because the rares aren't going to taco.
What do you mean? What's the problem with having 5 or 6 cards in your deck just going blip?
The issue is they also taco different to cards today. So they target in the opposite direction.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah.
When you pull them in a taco, that's the one I have issues. Like, you should be able to play it as like, this is literally how I got it from the pack. It's your problem.
It's because they were Megatin promos. They weren't sitting in a pack. They were just like
Loose.
in the fucking tin.
Yep. Cooking in.
I was going to say,
almond.
sitting on the top of a fucking freight boat from Belgium, just heating up in the sun, possibly falling off the boat at some point.
Listeners might have noticed that I went to say both pronunciations of aluminium. And I went, well,
Blah, blah, blah.
aluminum.
Aluminum.
Well.
Cards I'd like to see printed. I think more Goat and Edison Staples, like we brought this up before, could be in this or even in Dragons of Legend. Or in like they need to be done. Because if you're promoting
we
these
need a
events at your YCSs, you need to be able to give support to the people that want to play
So-
that haven't been playing for 10 years.
Having gone back and watched all of, at this point, like I really want to give the guy a plug, but I can never remember the name of his channel. The guy that does the recap of each year of Yu-Gi-Oh!
They're all missing context as well, by the way.
Yeah, but like in those videos, whenever it comes up, they did a reprint set, like retro pack and things, and they're like, and then they reprinted a bunch of band cards for like unknown reasons. If those reprints didn't happen today, all those card prices would be fucked.
Yeah.
Like, thank God they did those random pointless reprints.
Those Dark
Otherwise-
Beginnings really hold up.
Yeah, we
Right.
would not be getting anything anymore. It'd all be so expensive.
But I feel like they almost need to do that again. Because
Oh, they definitely do.
Well, this is what the Rarity Collections stuff are meant to be, but they just keep cycling in the same shit.
Yeah.
like the last one was great for the current format. There was a bunch of stuff in there that current players needed at a lower rarity. It made the game more accessible on that level. So I feel like there needs to be a set for the other side of things, for Edison, for Goat, and just for older cards in general.
They should
where-
just literally do Retro Pack 3. Wait, we stopped at Retro Pack 2, yeah? They should just do Retro Pack 3, print everything that's a staple from 2002 to 2012. You may as well.
Yeah.
Like,
And
if you extend it out, do some Tengu plant reprints in there. Like, sure.
And if you had like a decent price on it, and like even if you just did it all in Ultra,
Yeah.
I think it would still sell.
I don't even think you need to do that. I think you could print them as fucking commons and the set would sell. Because
Yeah,
people love old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, casuals will buy this pack. No questions asked. This set would sell itself. Like, look at this. Like, you can't buy this anywhere locally anymore.
Retro Pack
I had
3,
to
yeah.
import our boxes to be able to do draft tournament. God knows how far... I think these three are easy, but I haven't seen much of this floating around.
Yeah, when it came to like retro pack openings when they did the reprint, this was like the Chase one and Pharaoh Servant.
Yeah.
You just put Dad and Judgment Dragon on the front, off you go.
Yeah.
I don't know. So.
You can print so much shit. You can reprint bloody Glad Beasts. Like, I would take a 400 card reprint set of just every card that was played in the meta in every like major meta for a 10-year period.
Yeah, not
It would be insane.
of the the last year of stuff that we just have lying around.
Yeah.
Look, I think that was needed, like Barones, Tactics, Thrusts. And
Oh, I'm
stuff.
talking about the tins.
Yeah.
Oh, the tins, no.
Oh no, Rarity Collection one's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what
Best
I
set
would
of
like
the
to see.
year. Right, no.
Give us Retro Pack 3.
The best set of last year.
Yeah, I said the year.
Retro Pack 3.
Yeah, you just didn't say which year.
I also would like to say that I've just gotten on my high horse and talked about how we need Retro Pack 3. I would not play any of the cards that they reprint.
Oh, God.
Just because they'd be reprinted in, like, the new foils. And I'm not about that. I would just buy the old shit.
But see, that would still be a benefit for you because if
The
they've
old shit would get
reprinted it,
cheaper.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I'd still just play the old cards. You wouldn't catch me dead playing the new stuff.
I'd go for the new stuff all the time. Give me the
Holy
cheapies. And then last question. Oh, did you have more?
Yeah, it'll wait. When we get the cards, I'll rant about them then.
Last question is again from 6R6. Where do you sit on the spicy food scale? Able to eat 5 alarm Simpson chili like it's nothing, or black pepper is too spicy?
I'm about to make very spicy burgers for the boys, so they're going to find out.
I like spicy food. My white heritage had
Kurt
me
doesn't like spicy
limping.
foods.
No,
I'll make Kurt's not as spicy.
yeah, just put pepper on his. That'll be enough. And de-season his water.
Man's not about the jalapenos and chili salt and fucking...
Oh god, I love chili salt. I know you don't want to hear this, but when Chico's was open, RIP, I used to so love when they put the chili salt on my chips. It was so good. And then no one else in the office would steal my chips either because they're like,
Waiting
it
potato
smells
with chili
spicy."
salt?
So good. I also...
The waiting potato now is the eating while you're driving home potato.
Yeah, I mean, you're waiting to get home. It's same. When I think the last time that I went with like some of these boys to Indian, they did like the funny thing of like, oh, 4 white boys that walked into an Indian restaurant. You're getting butter chicken, yeah? And I'm like, no, I'll have vindaloo. Fuck you. Don't make assumptions about what I want to eat.
I went, yeah, sure, I like butter chicken.
I like
Yeah.
butter chicken too. I just don't like to be assumed that because I'm white, I can
Also-
only have butter chicken.
Also,
Yeah.
Jake doing his fucking on a pedestal. He went and paid for a full price meal, and I got the lunch special. I was like, lunch special butter chicken.
Is this one?
Give
Yeah, but back when it was thingy.
back when it was manjits and not whatever it is now.
I see.
It's so garbage.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. For a
It's
lunch
trash.
for
I
a
don't
lunch
trust straight
special,
chicken.
I think it's fine. Like
And
I'm happy to pay
maybe-
$12 for a basic thing.
Maybe the lunch special that I had, like, I went there like when it switched to being AC's, and it was trash.
I'll just go to Aldi. Just deal with that
It
one.
literally tasted the same as if
Yeah.
you bought a microwave butter chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got ripped. Mine was not that bad.
It was horrendous.
I like a bit of the chili, but they can beat me. There's a few times where the tears come out or whatever, but
It takes a lot.
Oh,
to
like
get
it gets the sinuses and stuff going.
Yeah,
Like I don't
like-
think I've
no, I'm-
literally cried for a while.
there's Balinese Spice Magic in Wollongong. Really nice. Really spicy, but as the name suggests,
weirdly,
delicious.
like my nose will run regardless of what food I eat. So like,
You should probably see a doctor about that.
yeah, it has something to do with like when I chew, it makes my nose run. But when I'm like having like something that's not spicy, and someone will be like, oh, "I can't handle your spice," and I'm like, "This is normal for me. Like, it's just what happens when I eat."
And it's like, no, I am actively eating it. I'm enjoying this. I'm handling it. It's just the body's going to do what the body's going to do.
That will conclude us for today. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along on YouTube, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening along, feel free to favourite. Did we get results of the poll from last week?
No.
Disappointing, guys.
No, it wasn't on them. Spotify, when I upload on a client, it's technical stuff.
Do we have a possible question for this week, or are we going to forego that?
We could go Spice.
Rarity Collection 3. No,
Yeah.
sorry. Retro Pack 3.
I was going to say, are we doing the OTS thing now, where we get the next one before we even got the first one?
Yeah, could do Retro Pack 3. What should be in Retro Pack 3?
What format would you like to see reprinted in Retro Pack 3?
Thank you all very much for listening and watching. We'll catch you next week. Peace.
Bye.